there any girls? No girls.
No girl is going to allow us to make fun of her.
No, they wanted to see what was going to happen in the first one and feel it out.
We need someone that we can objectify.
Do you want to do a minute?
Yes. There we go.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's how fast it happens. Some estrogen up in this party.
That's right.
Pussy power.
Fuck
Shit.
yeah.
Okay. Pussy power.
I've been on stage like 3 times, so.
Perfect.
That's 2 more than most of the comedians tonight.
So I'm sure you can tell by the way I look. I went to school for video game design, which means I'm unemployed, like most others. It's basically like the 2010s version of an English degree, which means you're not going to go anywhere in your life. I fucking suck at this, you guys.
No,
Like,
you're great.
I want to tag
Stay in
it.
the pocket. Stay in the pocket.
It's not that kind of
I wanna
tagging.
tag
Slow
it.
the fuck down.
Oh.
This isn't a bag it and tag it. Don't fucking pound each other.
That's hilarious. No, settle down.
She's like-
You relax.
She's
Just
got
relax.
attitude now.
She
I
does.
like it better
I
when
love
she's
it.
just yelling at
I
you
bet.
guys.
We're seeing
She's
the
like
real.
Silver Lake Tina Fey.
Silver.
It's a compliment.
I'm
She's
gonna
got
take that as a
spice.
compliment.
Yeah.
It is.
I view her as intelligent and also hot,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
so that works.
And you don't have the
the scar. There
Yeah,
you go.
That's the key.
I could tell she has big areolas.
It's like saucers.
Yeah.
Saucer
Silver
nips.
dollar nipples.
As soon as I
That's
take
a-
my shirt off, I just start singing Jimmy Crack Corn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I could tell.
I don't even know if that's a racist reference or not, but I hope it is. What's your name, by the way, since you're not on this list?
Right.
Sara Mostajabi.
We're not going to repeat that.
No.
Wow.
If you say it 3 times, something happens.
Sarah Mostajabi.
My dad comes out of the mirror and tries to choke you with a gold chain.
Holy
What
shit.
nationality
There we
are
go.
you?
You should have opened with that.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Gold chain choking fathers?
I'm half Persian. I'm a daywalker, though. I can get through the airport.
A daywalker.
Wow.
That's very close to a
is.
Canadian racial slur I like, ice walker. Just thought I'd point it out.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh.
Nice.
I like that.
Half Persian, half what, by the way?
I don't know. Europe got together, raped some Cherokees. I'm turned into this.
Fuck
Wow.
Yeah.
Rape Cherokee.
Yeah, I'm German, Irish, and a little bit of Indian. That means like my.
Listen, hey, everyone's so Indian. No, we're not filling out scholarship forms. We don't have to pretend to be Indian, okay? Some of us can just be normal white people with no native blood whatsoever.
I'm spiritual too, is what I was trying to tell.
Oh,
her.
okay. Well, that's cool then.
So could you like not decide what you wanted to do with like long hair or short hair? And
It's
you're
the
just
modern
like,
mullet.
No, my hair is cut like
Final Fantasy.
Lightning from Final Fantasy
Yeah.
13.
I know, Final Fantasy.
Oh,
13.
It's like a video game.
So you're a real.
That's
video
why you
game.
wanted to tag it immediately.
Yeah.
That's most of. Actually, I just forgot because it has made me nervous. But most of what my bits are about is how I discovered my vibrating controller with Final Fantasy, because it's a true story.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh God.
God, why
I
did
gotta
I
summon Odin again. Yeah.
Hey, I got to show you my. I got this video game called Rev. I think it was called Rez.
Ah,
And,
yes.
Yeah,
We just talked about this.
yeah, and I got
You
that.
can attach it to your wrist.
Yeah, you could also put it in your asshole. It's pretty fucking great. I'm sure you'll like it.
I mean, I was at home masturbating, playing Pokemon like every other 13-year-old boy, so I was really happy
Oh,
about
it's
that.
cool. Pikachu.
Yeah.
You've only been on stage 3 times, and you're already the 7th funniest female in the country. So congratulations. Give it up for Sarah, everybody. Sarah. Only our first ever reoccurring guest on Hinchcliffe's Notes, or whatever this is called. What's her last name again?
Sarah Dresses.
Oh, that's her name.
I know her Twitter name.
It's at Sarah Dresses, everybody. That's how I know her as well.
It's Mostajabi. The last name's Mostajabi.
Mostajabi.
That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta change that ASAP.
Working on it.
Rocky.
Working on it. So I'm just getting out of a 3-year relationship. Basically made the decision to move that benign tumor out of my ass, so it's coming out. You know, every time I start a new relationship, it's like grabbing a cold Capri Sun out of the fridge. And it's like you see this tiny little hole of fucking opportunity, and you're just trying to shove your fucking happiness into it. And then when you are successful, you have about 3 minutes of deliciousness, and then it's over, and you're left with a piece of trash. So, not very happy. I cut myself today, but it was on accident, so you could say I'm making progress. All right, that's all I got.
Hilarious.
Good job.
Yes, that's the cutting thing on accident's funny.
Great joke.
what was
Great
the,
joke. And we can talk about cutting. That's acceptable.
Right.
You know what? The
did it.
jacket looks good. I
I
like
did
it. You got a Tegan and Sarah vibe. I like your hair. Why are you wearing that? Are you self-conscious about something?
Yeah, my body hair. I just went over this.
Really? You
Let
really
me see
are?
your arm. Is your arm hairy? Really?
No, I mean, no, bro, like 6 hours, not shaved. It's not good. Trust me. All right, here.
Brody knows.
One shoulder? Is that?
Oh, you look
no
good,
body
guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't clam up on me now. Keep going. That was good.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, you can be like sexy, but you don't have to like give away the whole fucking pie.
No, I'm not saying I didn't say that, but you're also. I like the jacket. I didn't say I didn't like the jacket. I just wanted to see what it was like without it.
Yeah, you can pay a girl $20 right down the street and get the same experience.
No, when you
What if Tony?
when you say
Who
you
do I complain to?
Sarah, when you say you cut your hair accidentally, are you talking about your haircut?
No.
Cut yourself.
Nothing on that,
No,
people.
my
No,
Really?
but you
Look at
said it
this.
wrong. You said when you cut your hair. You said
Oh.
when you cut yourself.
Yeah.
You're talking about your
So
hair.
you
Oh,
fucked it up.
I did say
You
it.
ruined
Yeah,
it, Tony.
you were
Brody.
not funny.
Fuck. Somebody
With
needs
the
to
tag.
Where's the
No, my
person
hair-
that's helping me?
We need to bag you.
My
Not-
hair
not
is
helping
cut. My hair
anybody.
is cut like lightning from Final Fantasy 13.
It really is cool.
You look like a cartoon character.
That's what I'm going for.
All
Are you
right.
anime?
Yep.
This is it.
Oh, I want to take you to the airport in Tokyo.
Keep it going. So it's like you've heard of Build-A-Bear. We're sort of like building a female comic here, and this is our third installment. Sarah, go ahead.
Everything except for pronouncing my actual last name.
Well, if you want to, okay.
All right.
Sarah Mookie.
Sarah Mostajabi, everybody.
So I went to E3 last week. You guys know what E3 is? Electronic Penis Emporium 2013. It's a lot of dudes. It's dudes on dudes on dudes. Tons of dudes. Going to E3 as a girl is like crossing the Texas state line and being anything but a white dude. It's very difficult, and people just, I fuck, what you doing here, boy? Like, that is your entire wandering around. There's this big thing that everyone thinks that girls that are gaming are, like, faking it, right? Or faking it, because, you know, I've always wanted to fuck a guy that smells like popcorn in my mom's basement. Fucking every day of my life. There are 3 different kinds of guys that go to a gaming convention, play video games in general. There is the, a vagina that's not being streamed to me over the internet is terrifying guy. They're just fucking mortified of anything with breasts. Or there's the, I haven't quite met you yet, but I'm already going in for a hug guy. Like, hi, okay, that's your body, alright, okay. And then there's like the late blooming bro, which is like, I'm assuming that in high school they were like loser fucks, but at 30 years old, goddammit, they are so good at Madden. They're fucking FIFA all-stars, you know? So,
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. That's a whole new minute. Put your hands together for the one and only Sarah Mostajabi, everybody. Here she is.
Blacklisted.
Oh my God.
Blacklisted.
Whoa. That's the end of the era of Sara Mostajabi. We watched her start here, and you watch her end here. That is so sad.
It is sad.
So, Red Band and I were talking about how to handle this situation.
Yeah, so we decided, we heard a friend of ours, another female, a sexy female.
Oh, shit.
Did comedy for her first time downstairs tonight. And we're going to try to give her a chance to fill your shoes, be the second Christy.
yeah, fucking shocker. You don't get what you want from the first one, you bring in a new one.
That's right.
Yeah, we're all replaceable.
Bring in the July model.
This is Hollywood.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
All right, cool.
So this is a lesson in professionalism.
I'll-
Hear that? That's the sound of you waking up for a shift at 7-Eleven.
Red Band!
right?
What is this look, by the way?
Wait, was it because he was Jewish?
What the fuck does that mean? What is your look?
Old and sloppy.
You got some current glasses for old and sloppy.
No, then that wouldn't be old and sloppy. That'd be the opposite of the look I'm going for. But I want to know what your look is.
These two are gonna end up fucking in like 5 minutes. I love it.
You got the first one of that right. Oh, fuck
You look like you're from the Echo Park at the North Pole. That's what you look like.
I fucking think looks good.
I am woman, hear me
other people
roar.
are fucking into it. Sweet.
And who said we're not into it? How do you not know I want to fuck elves? How do you not know that? You don't know what I'm into.
I've seen your
Did you come
stand-up.
here all
I've
fucking
seen
with your
stand-up.
vagina guarded up, all angry? Come on, stop burning bras. Hang out for a little while. Okay? You don't gotta march on everything, alright? You have full rights now. You can do whatever you fucking want to.
have
Loosen
full
the
rights?
fuck up. It's called comedy.
Full rights.
Yeah, you have full rights.
Shut the fuck up then.
Okay. I'm cool with
Oh, Jesus.
Get a room, you guys.
What a-
Get a room.
She's such a...
You put me in a bad mood. You fucking blacklist me. Like, this is the first place I did this shit. Now you're like, I'm getting a new bitch.
No,
Fuck
this
off.
is just the beginning. You're still in the running. You're going to be back next week.
There you go.
You don't know the rules of the game.
Yeah.
We're writing the rules
You
right
don't even
now.
know the rules of the game.
Right now, this is better than if you got up to do comedy.
Yeah, listen to the Patriot. Listen to
You're
the...
gonna, on the video, you're going to love this.
She missed her spot
Because
last
I went
week.
to pay for fucking parking and I missed
Oh, see, now I can tell by the attitude that she doesn't realize what she's done wrong, so you can
No,
extend
she
it
does.
another week guaranteed. Is that what you're going to tell Letterman when you miss your spot on Letterman? Oh, I was putting money in my fucking meter, David Letterman.
You guys started 20 fucking minutes late.
It has nothing to do with what time we start. It has nothing.
The show starts when we start the show.
Yeah, you're trying to
Do you have
rationalize
any friends?
things.
Any friends?
Of course.
You know how much a parking ticket is? $40. You know how many people would pay $40 to be on the show every week?
A lot.
A lot.
Just 2 people would do
2 people.
Okay?
So I've been going in and out of this relationship for about 3 years. And it's been in and out and in and out and in and out. Unfortunately, that's the only in and out that's been happening. We never, ever, ever had sex. I gave him a full access pass to an amusement park. Any ride you want. All the fucking rides are open. Raging Waters. Magic Mountain. Nothing. You can use the back door. Nothing. So I've taken a vow of celibacy. Because I guess one asshole in my pants is all I fucking need right now. And so I'm by myself. So I'm on that journey. Alright, is that 45 seconds? I'm just trying to...
Very funny.
Trying to fit it in there for
There
you.
you go, Sara Mostajabi. We've decided to lift Sarah's ban. Her probation. She's temporarily off probation.
So a couple weeks ago, when we second time on this show, I was told that my last name, Mostajabi, which is a Persian name, was too intense. In my defense, I haven't screamed out jihad since my last orgasm, so it's not really my fault. Although I get it, legend has it that if you say my last name 3 times in the dark, my dad shows up in a Cosby sweater and a white BMW and chokes you to death with a gold chain. Although you think he's wearing a Cosby sweater, he's not. He's just not wearing a shirt. And that hairiness runs in the family, right down to me. I have to shave my body with a sickle. All right, that's enough.
If I were you, I wouldn't necessarily hammer the stereotype so hard. I would do the ridiculous thing where people talk about their family and do that fucking stupid accent that none of these parents have ever sounded like.
I don't want to fucking... I hate that.
Wait, hold on a second. You don't want to do that, but then you just did 45 seconds about screaming jihad with your pussy? Let's not act like...
I've been in this for a fucking month, so I would appreciate some actual advice and less dickholery. That would be cool.
Whoa. That wasn't even dickholery.
No, that really wasn't. I'm saying choose your integrity.
Where are you going?
I'm still listening. I just like...
Oh man, you are on double probation watch. You better get back on stage, young lady. Hey, you think you're what the fuck? Huh? Yeah, the cat is angry.
So you really think that I should do like where I make like the Persian dad voice and
Honestly,
what do you mean, make
okay,
it up?
everybody
Isn't that
was-
what your dad sounds like?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just so many, especially Persian comics, they all do that.
Okay,
And they're not talking about the sweater and the jihad. I mean, you hit every single stereotype. It's unbelievable. So you're saying that
I
one
don't know,
stereotype's bad and one
the
isn't.
only 2 other Persian comics I've seen that both did that, so that's why I didn't do it. What's up, bitches? You know, I'm not really sure that I'm supposed to be a comedian. I'm like still figuring it out. All that I do know is that nothing makes me laugh. I overanalyze everything, and for some sick reason, I need strangers' approval. So here I am. Clearly, I want attention, right? You know, I was a really lonely kid. I used to catch bees for fun, and they would sting me a lot. This is how I found out I was a masochist. So, it's worked out well as an adult. You know, I actually would really like to get my happiness on track, but I couldn't find an app for it. Dude, you guys, please. God damn it. Every night at 4:30 in the morning, I download a vibrator app and delete it 6 minutes later. Apparently, loneliness comes with a +10 dexterity boost.
I did like the idea behind the bee joke. I was thinking maybe like the only reason that you.
I wrote that entire set while we were during the podcast.
So okay, you're prepared.
Very fucking busy.
Okay, so the idea behind the bee catching joke and being stung, I thought it'd be kind of a funny thing to just, like, if you're gonna continue with this character, be like, I just caught bees and I wanted them to sting me because I wanted to feel something.
Because I was
That
too young
kind
to
of-
cut myself? Or?
No cut yourself references.
Yeah.
That's also, that's something that I do and work on, because that's also a true story. Like, I really did, like, not have any friends, and I would just catch bees. We're all that person. I don't understand why you have to act like that.
No, it's
For
because
me
it's
being, like,
hilarious. That's why I have to act like
For
that.
being honest.
It's because I'm that guy.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
we're all aware.
There you go, I know.
Okay.
Exactly.
Was this a Tony Robbins seminar?
We're all that person.
Anyway, hey guys. So, you know, I'm single now, which is great. I finally have a reason to, like, take naked pictures again. It's like a favorite pastime of mine, you know? Because now I can finally focus on my eating disorder. You know? I can just take all these naked pictures and just tear myself apart about how pathetically fat and sad you are, you whore. I've been on this diet for a couple weeks, on this Danita diet, and it works really well, you know? You just don't eat a fucking thing and you lose so much weight. I've never had an ass, but now I have legs. My back stops and my legs just kind of shoot out of my spine. I don't know. I can't really compete with all these, like, Miley Cyrus twerking videos. I'm white trash, but I just can't get the meth chic going, so keep on throwing up. It's not that I'm bulimic. It's just that I love food so much. I want to taste it again.
Oh, there you go.
Your last name, where are you from? Like the heritage-wise.
I'm half Persian.
Yeah. You ever talk about that in your act?
I do, but the last time I did that, I got ripped apart, like, so hard. So
Because we don't need to hear about your happy trail hair stomach.
No, more about but like cultural, like what was like growing up.
yeah, I mean,
things of that nature.
one of the things that I wrote was that you know, I wanted to date when I was a teenager, but my dad wouldn't let me talk to boys until after I was married.
Yeah, I mean, like.
So there was I did that. I mean, I've written a new minute every week since I started stand-up. And so I did do that a couple weeks ago, but I guess...
Well, you're working on a new minute. She has those jokes, but it's a
I
different
just want to
minute
know
this week.
what her life was like and stuff.
Right. Well, you caught a new minute this week.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. All right, fine.
No, I know.
You're in a process,
Yeah.
okay? One of Mitzi's lines is becoming a stand-up comedian is a process, so embrace the process. Just write, keep going up. You have a nice look. You created an interesting look, that's for sure. Well, that's part of it. One of her lines, too, the look is everything.
Definitely.
Can I say something about Sarah? You know, a lot of comedians use that style where they put themselves down. But I don't know if that's necessarily good for her because she's really a hot girl. And she talks about she's hairy, and then today she's talking about kind of she's fat.
No, I disagree with you.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's for her though. Remember when you were talking about those guys?
Patriot, Bobby disagrees with
I disagree because in this way, all right? Because when girls that are attractive are on stage, they have two things working against them. Men, right? Because they want to fuck them, right? And number two, girls, they go, who the fuck do you think? You know what I mean? So you have to dumb it down. Like Whitney Cummings, you know what I mean? And not when she's doing Montreal, but when she was like coming up, you know what I mean? Or even, I knew Chelsea Handler when she was coming up. They wouldn't wear makeup, they'd wear loose jeans and like a hoodie, you know what I mean? And they would look, you know what I mean? Because they knew intuitively that they don't, you know, because genetically they are pretty people, right? So I just think that, you know what I mean? That if she wants to do some self-deprecating jokes, it'd be actually good.
Okay, go. There you go.
I don't want to brag, but I broke my vagina this year.
That's not bragging.
Trust me, it is. Yeah, I wish it had more to do with having sex and less to do with my mom. But that's not the case. I actually ran myself over with my mom's car. Let me explain. My mom was having a quadruple bypass, and I drove her car to the hospital, and I backed into a parking spot, and because I'm a woman, I hit the wall. Clearly driving is not a strong point of mine. And I jumped out to see what I had done because my mom's already getting her chest cracked open. I don't want to crack open her car on top of that. And while I was behind observing what I had done to the car slipped into reverse and squished me against the wall like an accordion. And it broke my taint. I broke my taint. I broke...
Where do you go from there after you say you broke your taint? What do you say after that?
Well, I kind of finished the story because it's kind of funny. Like the car bounced off of me and I just fell on the ground. And I immediately thought that I'd like broken my knee, so I sat up to like, wow.
Jesus. I mean, what are we? I'm asking. Oh, I can't believe you just said the therapist. Okay. This is like a real story. Like this isn't even like there's not even a joke.
Well, you know,
this is another
narration. This is another narration.
At this point, I come here and I bring you guys new stuff to get you guys feedback on it because everyone here is here to get feedback from you guys, and so I bring you stuff that I'm working on that I've tried on stage and hope that you can help me tag it and make it better.
Well, you're just bringing premises here. You're just
not a premise.
You're bringing your
at all.
homework to your smart Asian friends.
The first 3 lines that I had were solid jokes. The first 3 parts were good. I worked through that and it's good. But I broke.
You didn't break your taint.
I broke there's like a bone.
You didn't break your taint. You didn't break that bone. You're lying right now. Or you did.
She did break it up there.
That's my little...
You can't break your taint.
She broke it.
You can't break your taint.
Okay.
You have no idea.
I absolutely
you have no
know.
fucking idea. You have no
What do they
fucking
call
clue.
it?
Your sacrum.
Then you broke your
Do you know
sacrum.
that fucking word?
Alright, you're done. Get up. Scumbuster.
Is this your sister?
Ungrateful weirdo. Sara Mostajabi, everybody.
Friend of show.
Give her a spot every week and she tries to attack me on my own show like a real moron.
I was just about to say she wasn't being...
But she'll be back next week.
Always so dumb.
Hey guys. You know, video games kind of define my sexual identity. It's crazy, but when I was about 13, I always dreamed, you know, when I would finally get a pair of those sweet-ass Laura Croft triangle titties. Whenever those would just grow in, I'd go wait for it. I love to play fighting games, you know, because there's just no better feeling than like beating up a dude wearing a schoolgirl outfit. It was just the best feeling. I think it made me a little bit of a pedophile, but I'm into it, you know, and that's why I dress I do. My hair, everyone always very interested about my hair and why it's looked like I fell asleep in the garbage disposal. But it's cut like this from Final Fantasy 13, which means I went through about 12 fantasies before I'm like, all right, let's make this a fucking reality. And yeah. So, alright, that's it. Can you please make this real?
But I mean, I've seen that hairstyle before. Right. I think it has a name. Yeah, short on one side, long on the other. Carmen Esposito is a comedian that has the exact same haircut.
No,
Her trick is all about being a lesbian and her lesbian haircut.
It's like Bieber up front, Steven Tyler on the side. Or
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Hi guys. So I just got my own apartment. That's about as much support as I was expecting. It's been really sad. I've kind of been drinking like a lot. Like I drink at home by myself every night. And it's just kind of like, if I have to get a fucking paper bill for a wireless service, I need to be drunk. Like, I can't handle it. I didn't start drinking until I was about 25 because I didn't like the way that it made me feel. But as I got older, I realized I never liked the way I feel, and I might just be drunk the whole time. I every night I get real hammered by myself, and I just think about, you know, the one that's always loved me. I really miss my dog, you guys. Fucking sad. When I moved in, I saw that there was a pre-K school next door, and I thought, even though my neighborhood's kind of suspect, it would be a little safer, and I was really relaxed. And then I realized yesterday it was a state pre-K.
It was a state pre-K?
Yeah, what the fuck do you have to do to get to be sent to state pre-K? And then it goes into like tags with what preschoolers would have to do to get sent to state.
What would they have to do to get sent to state?
Well, the quickest, and this is just something, I mean, I've been working on this bit like all week. Like I've been trying to find something that's funny about that. And what I thought of today was be like, yeah, Jimmy's gonna be gone from class. He's been sniffing the glue sticks. He's been sent to state. Something. Sorry. I just try to be. It could be funnier, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, it could be less depressing, also.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Willie, is this your first time seeing Sarah?
She went up last night.
Yeah, I did the open mic yesterday.
Do you remember, or did you watch it? Or?
You watched it, then. That face is great, yeah.
I mean, I was there.
That face says cigarette break. That's, I think, what happened during.
No, I was there. I mean, sometimes I just zone out.
Right.
Thanks. I'll be in the bathroom cutting myself with anything.
We can always count. I believe that's our.
I think that's your set next week, right?
You love making cutting jokes.
I just think it's fun. Sorry, I think darkness is funny.
Yeah.
I think just being really what I really am.
How do you guys feel about it? The cutting comment.
Yeah! Are you really dark? Do you still cut?
Why do you laugh?
It's I just.
Do you get wet when you see a knife?
You ever go cuts to butts?
I was talking to my mom about life this past week, and she said if I wanted answers, I needed to find God. I told her the only man-made thing that ever answers me is Google. I get these like uncontrollable like urges to be in love. I call them hard-ons. I'm kind of hoping that it'll just beat itself off. But don't worry. It's pretty easy to get fucked. I have a PayPal account. That's all I have. That's all I have. Okay, I'm trying to make a comparison. Like, I know that guys, like, you guys have these, like, I don't know, you have, like, sexual, like, desires that you, like, can't help. Like, it's, like, carnal, natural thing that you have. And we experience, like, a similar thing as girls, but it's, like, emotional. And, like, so we do get, like, these uncontrollable urges to, like, cuddle and fucking snuggle on the couch. But it's, like, emotional. So I'm trying to make a joke about how that compares. And I'm just trying to write that's the premise. But that's the joke, though, is that girls get boners, too, but they're heart boners.
Emotional boners.
Emo
boners of emotion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the premise, so I'm working on that. I was getting ready to go out on a date last week, and I realized I was spending entirely too much time trying to pick out a pair of panties. You guys don't fucking care. You don't fucking care. It doesn't matter. This guy's about to spend $19 on a couple Big Macs and a pack of Zimas for what? A fucking pair of panties? I don't think so. It's not about that. Guys, unfortunately, don't have it that easy. It's a little creepier with you guys, depending on where you wear the little white paper envelope. Please don't bring that out. That's terrifying. Or the plaid boxers. No one wants to fight a fortress of plaid fabric to get to a dick. That's not good. Just maybe throw in some boxer briefs and call it a day. Make it easy for everybody. Make it less creepy. That's all I got, you guys. Literally last week, like, trying to pick out underwear, and I don't know why, because it doesn't fucking matter. Like, why would I even...
Well, did you wear that underwear or on purpose, or is that the most beautiful vagina I've ever seen?
Wow, I mean, you are really fucking rocking. Holy shit. You don't want to wear pants when you're performing on a stage that, I mean...
You can't see any... It's like...
It's like a mouth breather.
You can clearly see it.
Sucking in right now.
It's blatant. It looks like... It looks like... Hey, Jade, I'm pretty sure that you wished it to come true. Yeah, a camel toe would be a light way of putting it. It's more of a camel's hoof. There's like multiple toes, and it's basically almost a camel's arm.
It's not offensive though. I'm not offended.
Oh no, not at all. It's fine.
Like
but
captivated.
It's fine and it's great, but it's definitely not professional. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't want to. Nobody's gonna. But yeah, it's not a professional pair of pants. I would work on the pants. I really didn't notice that.
So I don't know if you guys know, but every time you sneeze, it stimulates your nerves equivalent to 1/10 of an orgasm. So I learned how to masturbate with pepper. I spent an hour at a strip club last week because I don't know which way my dick swings, and I guess having money pisses me off. So I think the man show had like a lasting effect on my sexuality. It sucks. I'm not good at talking to girls. I don't know how to fucking tell a girl I'm into it. I've got the game of like a 13-year-old Jewish boy. It doesn't fucking work out. I accidentally told this girl she was really hot, and she gave me a free lemonade, so you could say it's going well. Wish that was Mr. Control. Alright, yeah, alright.
Okay, awesome. Sara Mostajabi.
What's up, guys? So, I'm bisexual. Or a complete slut. I don't know. One of the two. My sexual preference is most easily defined by the early 2000s cartoon Cat Dog. I would have both if I could. I actually went out with this girl last week. We used to go out last year. We broke up because this guy came into the picture and gave her a bunch of things that I couldn't. A house, a Porsche, a dick. And we went out, and what sucks is that I've been on both sides of the street, you know? And so I've done the tricks, I've been the trick. And we were walking around, and everything's great, and we're like holding hands, we're kissing, and it's like going so good. And then I get the, I'm so glad you're here for me as a friend speech. And I'm like, well, I know who's not getting any pussy tonight. All right. But immediately she follows that up with, hey, let's go to the strip club. And I said, I love you.
Wow, hers started with the bear and then went to the cat.
I immediately get that bear going.
Okay. Well, other than the fact that you just made the bear come in 1 minute and 7 seconds,
I like your nipple shadow.
Yeah, that's something you gotta look out for, man. We have this repeating problem with you.
You guys are just so fucking turned on by me that it doesn't matter what I wear, what I do, it's too fucking much.
No, your nipples are popping out of your shirt.
No, they're not, dude.
No. And that guy's in the back of the room for you listeners on the other side of the world. You're not gonna fool us. You said this. If you really want to get into it, I mean, don't let me bring it up. The camel toe incident of 2 weeks ago. You said at first you said there was no camel toe, and then you admitted later that there was a camel toe.
No, I just said I wasn't wearing panties, so like maybe you saw the outline.
Of course we did. You were wearing skin-tight yoga pants.
Yeah,
with
and
no
so did
panties
the guy
underneath.
in the back of the room that night too. Like it was a whole thing. You don't want distractions. And then,
Okay, in my opinion, when I got dressed today and it was hot outside.
Stop. And the fact that we're covering that and not the material, which isn't bad, is a huge thing. So what you're left with is a common sense situation of you don't want to have a camel toe, you don't want to have your nipples showing. These are common sense things. What would suck is if we're like, all of your jokes are fucking terrible. But instead, you're building and you're doing something, but you're still trying to, or if you're not trying to, then you need to find a mirror.
I'm wearing a t-shirt and a sports
Can I raise my hand?
Can
I raise my hand?
Welcome to Hollywood. You need a full-size mirror in your apartment.
Can I raise my hand?
No camel toes in Hollywood.
I have no problem with the camel toe. I have no problem.
Brody takes the "I want you to fail" approach.
I don't want her to fail.
You asked Kimberly to take off her Afghan.
That was a joke.
Why are you crying, Sarah? Sarah's closest to her crier on Kill Tony.
I'm not crying, I'm just like, I'm trying so hard and I didn't...
Well, you did good, but the whole time I'm looking at your nipples, but we're saying.
Yeah, you did good.
Can I raise my hand?
Why are you so offended of us telling you that your nipples are popping out of your
When I got dressed
shirt?
today and it was 110 degrees outside, it wasn't cold in here like it wasn't here.
And this is where you come to learn. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is where you come to learn. Your nipples can't be out when you're
I
doing
don't
comedy.
mind it. I see a lot of comedy. I'm okay with it.
Brody, you're giving terrible advice.
I don't think if you got Sarah Silverman's nipples never show.
All I know is that even though you guys are
Chelsea
distracted by
Peretti, your nipples never show.
Never, definitely not.
I'm
even
gonna
though you
walk.
guys are fucking distracted by my nipples, people still laughed at what I said.
But they would laugh harder if your nipples aren't showing. Do you really think you're right about
I think
this?
they would laugh harder if the jokes were when they get better and your nipples are showing. That's funnier.
It's actually not, Brody.
I think it is.
It's extreme pent-up sexual tensions.
Well, the audience applauded me. The first time this audience applauded me, Tony.
Breaking news yesterday, Grand Theft Auto 5 grossed over $1 billion in sales. In related news, I still cannot pay off my $90,000 in student loan debt for my game design degree. It's worth every penny. I don't know if you guys play Grand Theft Auto, but it's fucking rad. You basically drive around Los Angeles, and it's all clusterfuck mixed up, but it's great, and you can do whatever you want. If you don't want to play the game, play it based on the simple fact that you can pull the LAPD out of their car and punch them in the fucking face and throw them on the ground based on parking tickets alone. It's a wonderful feeling. To pull these like, tee-hee-hee, here's my chihuahua and mini side bag bitches out of their little fucking convertibles and shoot them in the head is a great feeling. Those guys, those rock stars, used to be so cool in 2002, got the barbed wire tattoo and the trucker hat, pull him out of his fucking Range Rover. Run him over. I'm not very good at that game though. I always drive, I'm driving, then I clip somebody, and then the cops come, and then the helicopters, and then I fuck a hooker and then it's over. No, I played it at Red Band's house like earlier this week. Like he went to get a 5S and I went over to his house and we hung out and played GTA for like an hour before we went. And so I played it there. I mean, I played it.
That special producers meeting, I see.
No. Trust me, it was a weird ass experience for me. I'm like, I tweeted, does anyone want to go with me and wait in line and get an iPhone 5S? And you were like, I'm down. And I'm like, okay. And then she waits, she comes over, and then we go over to the iPhone store, and then like we're sitting in there for a while, and then she goes, well, can I go sleep in your car? I'm like, wait, why? And I'm like, oh, I'm not getting an iPhone.
Yeah.
So it's like you were just on along for the ride.
Well, no, I'd never gone to like the opening, like the first day sale of an Apple product, and I was just curious. So I wanted to hang out with you. know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think what's most
I
important.
wanted to smell your pillow.
Oh. There you go.
Gross.
That sounds like something you'd say. I feel like that's something you'd say about a chick. I wanted to smell your pillow.
What's up, guys? Hi. So I'm bisexual. Not nearly as supportive as my parents. Or as the guys I like to date call it, yes. I don't really understand that reaction. I think there's going to be a lot of threesomes in there. But I think we all know when you like a girl, the last thing you want to see is some dude fucking her, so I don't think so. I guess being disappointed by like one gender wasn't enough for me. I wanted to like double my money. So it's great. I actually, to be honest with you guys, I had a show last night, and so I haven't really focused on this very much. That's all I have. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, I was
well,
thinking so
you could have
fucking
just said
often.
that's all you have, but you also mentioned that you had a show last night that was more important to you than our
No.
show. But I'll tell you, for what it's...
I had to do 8 minutes there. So
Wow,
I had to
really stretching it.
focus on it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah. But luckily, thanks to this, I have like almost 20 minutes. Not really. I think I have a good 13 minutes because of you guys.
Holy shit. That's exciting. Hey, I like that 40 seconds a lot.
Yeah, that was
and I would
good.
say that that's
Thanks.
probably my favorite of everything. And
Thanks.
it's so much fun to see growth. Like you stayed in one topic, and it's an interesting take because it's pretty true, right?
It's unfortunately true. The first really good set that I did here was about E3 because I'm like a gamer. And that whole set now has just become great because it started here. Like Tony and Sarah Tiana kind of helped me with the tag, and a lot of people tweeted me or other comics gave me ideas, and that's just evolved into something that's really, it's almost like 4.5, 5 minutes on just that one thing, and it came from doing this, so.
What's up, guys? So I'm bisexual. About the same reaction from my parents. Or as the guys I date like to call it, yes! Which I know what they're thinking. They're thinking like threesomes. They're gonna think like, yeah, this is gonna happen. But the last thing I want to see is some other dude fucking my girl, so that's for sure not gonna happen. I've been sleep internet surfing. I get on the internet and I look up kittens, and I email people about kittens. I think my subconscious has completely misunderstood what pussy hunting is about. All right, that's what I have. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
How much under was that?
37 seconds.
Less than that, actually. I stopped late.
Yeah.
So it's actually like 30 seconds you did.
Want to do some more?
I'm always coming up a little short. I had another joke in that same pocket, is that I'm bisexual because I guess being disappointed by one gender wasn't enough for me. I don't know, I'm still in that. What? Did somebody just bark at me? It's a meow. Get it right.
Someone barked?
I thought it.
Did anybody bark out there?
Am I just here? Not only am I asleep looking at
voice in her
cats,
head.
I'm hearing them? Okay.
The girl with dogs in her head.
Life's not going well.
So,
about the sleep, and I literally have been sleep internet surfing and emailing people about kittens.
You really did that?
I wake up in the morning to text message of pictures of kittens. They're like, hey, do you want this cat? I'm like, no, I do not. That is not the pussy I was looking for. Sorry.
And you did that while you're sleeping?
I've done it twice.
Do you take the sleeping pill?
No,
What's it called?
I just
The one that makes you sleepwalk? Huh? Ambien? Take Ambien?
No, I just drink a lot. Drink myself to sleep.
Oh.
I can't. I just my brain is processing so many. I have to turn it off.
I liked it when you
Shut
said
it down.
when you said pussy hunting. Because that sounds fun to me. Sounds like a fun activity.
It is a difficult prey.
Put on an orange vest and go pussy hunting. Tony, are you still involved in this podcast?
Yeah. Some of that was from last week.
Yeah. She didn't really excite us because we're just kind of used to this shit.
Yeah, I got an email that said they said go ahead and do stuff that you've done before,
okay.
so-
Because this is a big show for you and
Yeah. Do stuff that works.
big fun room to perform in. Did you feel comfortable? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I always have fun. It's great. I'm glad to be
I
here.
think you seem very comfortable with it. I think you're going to do fine.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's going to do great.
Born and started right on Kill Tony,
I've
episode
been-
1.
So guys, I'm not ready to be a mom. I'm not ready to wake up angry every day. I've been throwing up every day for 20 years. I'm not ready to give up all that hard work. Yeah, fucking that's where you know where I'm going. My mom told me, she said, Sarah, whatever you do, don't have kids. You're just gonna fuck them up. And I said, well, you don't want to pass down the tradition, or have you to be nice? I'd be afraid of what kind of mom I would be. I was riding through Burbank the other day because I hate myself.
And I saw a mom carrying a tiny little dog and dragging a child on a leash. That would definitely be the kind of mom I would be. I've only had one thought or dream where I was a mom, and basically in the dream there was a baby in a crib. I put a piece of paper on its face and scene. That's what me being a mom is like. So it's just not going to go well. If I lay any eggs, I'm going to step on them. Do you get where I'm going? Who says you have to keep them, right? Control out the way.
Patriot, what's your input?
Let me say something to Sarah. I recently watched the film The Kids Are All Right, with Annette Bening and Julianne Moore. They were like a lesbian couple raising kids. Would you see yourself having kids that way or with a guy?
Oh, I don't see myself having children. I think that's what this whole bit was about.
That was pretty much what it was all about.
You'd be a great mother. Sarah, I've known you for 4 months now. You'd be the best mother.
You're crazy, Patriot.
This is why I don't like who it's coming.
It sounded like he was saying more, though, you'd be a great lesbian parent.
No, either way. I mean, she had it with a guy, too. I mean, I see you being great with kids. I just see it.
You should start hanging out with her more, Patriot.
Yeah, I think we found a love mate on Kill Tony tonight, everybody.
I'm half Iranian, Kim Congdon. The other half is just Europe got together, fucked some Cherokees. I don't know. This is how it turned out. And my dad called me this week and he asked me if I wanted like an all-expenses-paid trip to Iran to visit my family. I think he misinterpreted when I told him I want to get stoned. Not what I meant. Dad, I watch the Lifetime channel. I know how this shit goes down. If I get in trouble for being sexy here, I will just be beaten to death there. I'm pretty sure that he just wants to send me there so I can learn to, like, not talk and look at the ground all the time. Hate to break it to you, Dad, you're never going to get 9-year-old me back. So, it's not going to happen. All right, thank you, guys.
You're doing really good lately. You definitely have taken over the narration that you used to do of like my life sucks. I'm just going to narrate for the next minute of how shitty my life is and how I'm hairy. You took that to to actually doing bits and stuff, and it's really cool seeing you. You've grown a lot.
Do you fall in love really easily?
Yes, it's horrible. Every single person.
Do you have a boyfriend right now?
No.
So who do you fall in love with?
Anyone that looks at me.
Mostly anime
Anyone who'll give
characters
me
also.
attention. Oh, you have no respect for me? Here, let me suck it out of you. I know, it's not healthy.
You should open with that one.
There you go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Instant fan.
Hey, Jade, make a hot Poseidon or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Oh, God. I keep hearing, I've been doing a lot of mics lately, and I keep hearing guys say that they don't like, that they think girls don't like dick pics. Do you guys really think that girls don't like dick pics? Let me just tell you, it's fucking amazing. Like, please. I love having something to talk about with my sisters. At one point, I gotta tell you, send me your little fucking pink pancake or rolled up little wet newspaper. Whatever the fuck you got going on down there, I want to see it. It's like a fucking train wreck. It's a car wreck on the freeway. You're driving by, hoping nobody's hurt. But when you get there, you hope that there's like, it curves to the left and there's like a little pimple or hair. Like, please. It's amazing. Send your dick pics. They are great. They are great. I keep saying this. I know it'll stick with me, but all right. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Do you guys get to this point where I don't know, you're kind of like turned down and you have a hard time writing? You just get like super turned down. You really have a hard time.
What do you mean by turned down? Yeah.
Like turned down, like kind of not like depressed, but just like you fall out of that like vibe where you're like in the pocket and you just have a hard time like reaching what makes things funny. Like you think of premises that are good.
Are you asking us if sometimes it gets hard?
Well, I mean, is it
like is it hard to do stand-up comedy every single night and make a career out of it?
No, that's not what I mean.
Turn down? What does that mean then again?
No, I just mean, does your mood ever affect your writing? Like, really heavily, to the point where it's like,
Everything affects your writing.
It sucks, and it just, like, fucks with you. Is that, because this is the first time when and I've been doing this for a few months, this is, like, the first, like, last
maybe last week I have like some personal shit or whatever, and I just
People
get
are
so,
sending you dick pics.
and they're not.
Why don't you talk about your personal shit? Why would you talk about?
Because it's like every time I talk about personal stuff here, it's like too depressing.
So make it funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Write jokes, homie.
Yeah.
I was recently called a slut this past week. I wish somebody would have fucking told me, because it's probably a lot cheaper to suck dick than it is to have hobbies. Actually, I'm pretty sure if sucking dick is your hobby, you actually make money. So I wish that was the case with me. Unfortunately, I tend to only date the people that don't pay any attention to me at all. Like, this guy has no respect for me. Maybe I can suck it out of him. But, you can thank my dad not hugging me enough for getting cum on my face and shit. Like, anal is only an option because my parents never paid attention to me. So that's about it. Sorry, I haven't got a chance to work through a lot of this.
Well, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain there.
Yeah. Suck it out of him, and I wish I wrote it.
Yeah,
Suck it out
great.
of him.
Yeah,
the
suck
other,
the respect
come
out of
on
him is a
face,
banger.
too much.
Yeah.
Even for me, yeah.
I was trying to figure a way to insinuate something like the only reason that I have this. I don't know what the fuck had to happen to me at 30 years old for 90% of the things I own to be Hello Kitty. I have $60 to my name, and somehow I felt I needed a sandwich maker that put Hello Kitty's face on it. So I make good investments with my time. I have a Hello Kitty purse, just to let guys know you probably don't want to go here. I don't know what it is, but as I've got older, my purses have just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Because now that I'm 29, I need a full bottle of Xanax, and for some reason a tube of Whiteout. I don't even know what Whiteout is for anymore. You use it to like mark out the markings from black magic paper talking sticks. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even have that. It doesn't make any sense at all. But Hello Kitty is the key to friendship with girls. Oh, your parents didn't hug you or talk to you either. Good. Here's a fucking eraser. Now we're best friends. Seems to be how it is. Alright, thank you guys.
Very funny. Nailed it exactly a minute. You can tell she's been with us since episode 1. A new minute every week. Why do you think it's... tell us. Why do you think it's crazy?
I mean, there's something to be said about you having an attachment to something you've had since you were 6 years old and you're completely an adult. And my entire bathroom set is Hello Kitty. It's just so when a guy comes over, he's just like, oh, okay, I think I committed a crime.
There you go. That's the new funniest part of that joke. Is it the reality that it is your bathroom set, and then they feel dirty like a pedophile when they're using
The
your
fact that I
bathroom.
have to scoop like 30 Hello Kitty plushies off before I get pounded that's an issue. There's something wrong with that.
That is scary shit.
I think that's cute.
Well, yeah, well.
Do you have the lube? Hold on, let me move the kitty.
I mean, it's funny how much licensing they do with Hello Kitty nowadays. Also, like
There's
they even
Hello
have
Kitty
vibrators.
eyelashes.
There's vibrators that have Hello Kitty on the
I
end of
know,
them on Amazon.
I have it.
Whoa.
But
Really? You have a Hello Kitty vibrator?
Hello Kitty. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, this kid stinks. Needs a
Hello,
bath.
hello, Christy, right?
Yeah.
You didn't understand it.
And you also don't want to get lost into a world of where like you think you deserve shit, because it doesn't work like that.
I'll just fuck around.
No, but I'm just saying like this is for everybody. Like, this, like for instance, this building is just a building, okay, and it's run by a person. And if you want to get into this building, that person has to think you're funny. It doesn't mean that you're funny or not. Just that person has to think you're funny. And if you want to do all the things to make that person think you're funny, then you do it. If not, you move on to the next thing.
Because there's a lot of rooms in this world.
You know?
That's how to get into the Comedy Store.
Wow. When you don't have any jokes.
Did you guys call my name and I missed it? Did I do that again?
No.
Did that happen? It didn't happen?
Never
I'm
just
sorry,
said half of her.
No, you can't count. That wasn't... Alright. Actually, you just made a joke about I had to run out of here and go suck on something. You just made this blowjob joke about that's how you get into the Comedy Store. Actually, it was a cigarette, because I'm fucking dying of anxiety. Sick of fucking hearing that. I'm sorry, that wasn't funny at all. That didn't go where I was going. I've only been doing comedy for 4 months, and I'm in, and I like do the potluck and shit. And it's crazy that if you think that I give a blowjob for that, because it must have been. I got on a basically a leveled up open mic. What kind of blowjob did I give? Did I use like teeth? Like, did I not make eye contact? Like, was it just completely dry? I don't know. Sorry, that was the moment I was in. There you go, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, wait.
I'm very confused to what that was.
Well, I'm not. Wait.
You were talking about.
Hold up. I'm not confused at all.
Yeah.
Okay, one, I'm glad that you recorded yourself. You put it down to record yourself like you're trying to be professional, like that. Two, you came up here and you wanted to do something just win the moment off the cuff of stuff. I appreciate that. Three, it's okay to acknowledge when something doesn't go well. That always gets a laugh. It's always, that's a real moment you were having right there. But then here's the thing I would critique. Why the fuck are you looking over here at us? Like don't just look at us.
When you said like that, like you were talking about how to get in the Comedy Store, and Brian was like,
No, I understand, but what about them?
Oh yeah, I know.
They outnumber us by a little bit.
No, I know why you were talking about that, but I'm just saying is once you get over like your nervousness, I think your instincts are correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to be in the.
You're not even listening. You don't listen. I can tell. That's your big problem is you don't listen. You're waiting to talk. And I'm just saying like just chill.
I'm a little upset.
Yeah. I don't know why you're upset. I'm giving you. I thought that. Like,
why are you upset?
Yeah, I think that you're.
Because when you were talking about how to get into the Comedy Store and you were.
And I said blowjob, that upset you?
Well, you were doing a little thing and you were like.
Yeah, blowjob.
Right.
So why did that upset you?
Yeah, I'm saying if I wanted to get a spot here, I would have to give Tommy a blowjob. Is what I was saying. Are you saying that you had to give a blowjob and now you're just upset if you hear the word blowjob
so
in the Comedy Store?
It was like the hardest thing. No, I'm
Wow,
not.
you just called
Because you
yourself
were
out.
looking at me because you were look, we're not 5 years old. I just thought that I thought it was a fucking jab at me.
Jab at you, so you think everything's about you. While we're talking
It's just something that I'm going through in my life, and I'm trying to make it funny so that I can deal with it and get over it. Because it's something that I hear that people say about me, and like I've been doing comedy for 4 months, and I'm doing like this fucking, I don't know.
Who says this about you that you think people are talking about this?
I've never heard anybody say that you give blowjobs. That's why you're here.
Can I say something real right now for a second?
I'm sorry. I'm just hurt. I'm like confused.
Pay attention.
I'm sorry.
This is an issue that a lot of this is like a female comic thing right now, where you feel like this is like the world's against you, and it probably is against you. It's hard. Listen, most male comics aren't funny. You know what I mean? So the issue you're dealing with right now about this, like how people are making you feel, you're gonna have to get over that because it is a boys' club. They say crass things. A lot of bullshit is said. People are always getting on everybody. It's a hard thing to do, especially if you're trying to get into this particular club. This is a really hard club to get into, and if like right now the weak will not survive. So you acting like this is not going to get you in, and then the people that want to get in, they're like this. Good, get rid of that bitch. We're done with that shit.
That's a gazelle with a limp.
Next person.
Sorry.
So I'm just saying, it's like just chill. Like you know, like I'm completely confused right now, but I'm on board now. You have like a personal issue that's going on, and I don't think this is the forum to like bring that up.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But
it's kind of stuff I was trying to write. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But it's kind of like I kind of was trying to work on. I had heard the premise that I thought was really funny, and I was trying to work on it like 2 weeks ago. Is just what's so wrong about being a slut? Like what's a big deal? And why is sex such a big deal? And like that's just kind of something I was trying to.
I didn't hear any of that tonight.
You weren't here. I know,
Right.
but
No, I'm saying, but you could have done that tonight, and we all would have maybe been on board with it. I didn't hear any of that tonight.
I think
you looked
I
at Red Band
probably-
and you yelled at him.
I think I probably reacted. But I mean, I know.
I have no. Listen, can I tell you something? I have no problem with reaction. I have no problem with you having some raw emotion.
Yeah.
Like you don't even agree with it. That's why you're like kind of like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You could have just been like, hey, fuck this guy for saying it. We would have laughed our asses off.
Absolutely right.
There she goes. At Sarah Dresses on Twitter. She's Sara Mostajabi, everybody. Yes.
I love Sarah to death. Part of the charm of Sarah is she has a meltdown every 3 or 4 weeks.
All women do, bro.
It's okay though, because she always rebounds and comes back.
All right.
Well,